Pete Hughes. Do you have this like on a setting so it pops up when my ugly mug goes live? Is that how it works? I'm in my own bed tonight, Shaggo. Proper comfy. Fucking hell. Buckers, how are you doing? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Got fresh bedding on everything. Emma Falcon, how are you doing? I need to get to sleep somehow. Hey. I like that. I like that. Fucking brilliant. Oh, well, the plan tonight was to do like a family finale. But my teenage daughter's like, no fucking way. Ev's not interested either. You know what I mean? Back to reality though. I'll go to bed in a minute. I'm hoping for a mint night's kip in my own bed. Lovely, jubbly. Kelly White, how you doing, kiddo? Alright, yeah? What's happening? Where's that nutcase mate of yours, Pavitt? Lee Davis, how you doing, mate? Ellie Edwards, what's happening? How's the husband? Is he alright? Bobby Swerve. We've got up to 11. I'm going to hang on for a minute because I've got a little bit of a story to tell. Just to add to the SAS Who Dares Wins. Popeye, Ribeye, Black Eye. Pete Jones, how you doing, mate? Listen, Pete, whilst I've got you on, because it seems to be me and Lou who had most of the communication, I'd like to thank you for looking after me whilst I was on Sky. Made me bed for me. Didn't tuck me in, though, but he made me bed for me. Alec Flaherty, how are you doing? Gary Rothwell, how are you doing? Yeah. So, I've just been chilling today. Not done nothing. I've had lots of fruit. I've had some strawberries, I've had some pineapple, I've had about 6 litres of water, just flushing all the coffee out of my system because I've been living in the van like a gypsy travelling person. Andrew Kenyon, how are you doing? So, yeah, so I've been eating some good food. I've had my scallops, I've had a bit of smoked salmon. Tomorrow morning for my breakfast I'm going to have my haggis. Where's the hot chocolate? All the hot chocolate's gone, mate. I'm on fucking H2O. I'm flushing the system out. Right, listen, this for mental, right? The reason I went to Rassy Island was because I watched Susan O'Flynn. How you doing? Great watching your travels. Nice one, mate. You alright, Barley lad? How you doing? Yeah. I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I'm staying in the house, man, because I've been solo for 2 weeks. The fear of going out there with mass people, it's just too much at the minute. I was supposed to be going to the fishing show with my dad tomorrow. There's no way I'm going to the fishing show at the fucking event city. There'll be about fucking 15,000 people looking at fishing rods. No chance. Daz Jones, how are you doing? It has been a long time, man. Dave Taylor's watching. Paul Kilgallen's watching. Right, I need a bit of a favour off yous lot while you're on here. Right, the story was, I was on about my SAS thing, wasn't I? So I goes to Rassy Island. Kane Quinn, how you doing, man? Alan Wicker, look out. I tell you what, I'd fucking love Alan Wicker's job. Or that other guy. What's he called? The old fella. Who does that fucking programme on BBC with Wales and all that. I don't like people either, mate, don't worry. Yeah, humans are hard work. Alan Younger, how are you doing, you old fucker? You alright? Palin. No, not Palin. The guy whose brother died not so long ago. There's 2 of them. He always narrates stuff, doesn't he? About animals and that. See how it's very interactive, this, isn't it? Because my memory's so bad. I need you lot to try now. Attenborough, thank you. Thank you. Right, so listen this for craziness, right? Before Attenborough, yeah, Attenborough. Absolutely love watching your journey. That laugh, infectious, took much knowledge in. Thank you. Oh, honestly. Right, so two tickets, please. Oh, great. This is what I'm trying to do now, right? Let me just finish my story now. So, I always watch SAS Who Dares Wins. And when I was telling you the story about bumping into number 20 in the sauna, when I was in there with me and Ev. Anyway, we've been chatting on Instagram for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months or something, you know what I mean? And, anyway, so that's why I went to Rassy Island, because I watched the show and I got chatting with Tracy Webber, aka Slickster20, on Instagram. And anyway, she's been round my house tonight, dropped me 2 tickets off in person. Sat down, had a chat and all that. And she was a pal with Lee Garrett as well. So she knew Scouse Lee, aka Lee Floyd. Anyway, I was telling her the story and that, and she was wounded, man. But the girl needs a leg up, you know what I mean? She needs a bit of help and that. So anyway, I've got 2 tickets. Me and Ev are going to go and watch the boxing. And if anyone wants to join us, you know what I mean, give me a shout. And I'll get Tracy to drop some more tickets off here. Because how it works, it's a first pro fight. She gets 100 tickets, and that's basically what her wages is for the fight, you know what I mean? So even at 35s, if she sells all 100 of them, you know what I mean? It's only 3,500 quid in it. That's just not one night's work. She had to sacrifice not working and earning money so she can be in the gym every day to get fit and ready enough for the fight. So, yeah, either look on my Instagram or on my Facebook page and you'll see a picture of me and Slickster like that, and a little bit of a collage. So it'd be appreciated. So on my Facebook page, I'll put my phone number on there. And if anyone wants it sorting, you can send me the money over direct banking, and I'll get some tickets sorted. But yeah, Emma, if you fancy 2 tickets, we can get a few people, can't we? Get down there, you know, make a bit of a night of it. So that's the plan. So yeah, so it keeps even though I'm back in Manchester, the tour hasn't finished yet. So yeah, so it's all good. But like I say, I got home this morning. I think I got home at 10:30. The reason it sent me the A9 way last night, if people have been watching the news, the way that I should have gone, there was a really bad car crash and a fucking full family died at 5:30 last night on the A82, I think it is, that goes past Fort William. So, to be honest, me making my move to Rassy Island was perfect because I left Skye at 2:00, and if I wouldn't have gone to Rassy Island at 5:30, I'd have been pretty much in that area. So going Rassy Island meant the accident had happened and it had sent me a different route, which almost got me killed by the snowplow. But that's another story. So yeah, I got in at 10:30 this morning, finished off my bit of washing. I was going to start cleaning the van and all that. I thought, fuck that, you know what I mean? I'll do that on Saturday or Sunday or something. I'll take it to the Eastern Europeans, 20 sheets. They go through it like a Porsche. Just better make sure I take the iPad out and anything that's worth checking first. Roy, how you doing, mate? Deborah Wilson, how you doing? Deb, so yeah, you mentioned to Wills about the boxing, because you and Wills could come down with us, couldn't we, and get have a little bit of a couples night. Mate, it's not too bad on the smelling front because I got a cinnamon Febreze, and every day when I went out I just blasted like a quarter of a tin in there. Um, I've done the upholstery on the seats myself with this special foam spray that I've got. So when I take it in there, they take the mats out, give it all a wipe out and all the rest of it. I always pay when I go back because I give it I do a little snagging list for them before I pay me 20. Because it's the worst day to take it on a Saturday and Sunday because they're hammered. Really, what I should have done was took it this afternoon on a Friday, like lunchtime. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm already planning my next expedition. More will be revealed. In fact, I'll give you a little bit of an insight. West Island Way. That's my plan. West Island Way, 96 miles, 7 days on foot. That's my next one. I don't know when it's going to be yet. I don't know when it's going to be, but that's the next one. But yeah, what a top time. What a top time I've had. Brilliant, man. Super chilled me right out. Like I said before, fix the brain. The brain has been fixed. So yeah, so all I'm going to do this weekend, just going to chill out, eat some nice food and that. All the produce got back frozen. We've had the scallops already. I've had a few oysters. I'm not a big fan, you know what I mean? But I'm going to have them anyway because it's supposed to be good for you. Yeah, but on the boxing, just do me a favour. Just go on my page, and just reshare my post, and then other people might be interested. Or do me a favour, just reshare this video on your wall, and then people will watch it, and they can. And what I'll do is I'll tag the little collage photo on it and just put a little message underneath saying, with my number saying, give us a bell. And let's get some tickets sold for the girl. You know what I mean? She's worked her ass off to have this shot of a dream. She's been doing hardly any work because she's always been in the gym, and she needs a bit of a leg up, man. You know what I mean? Simple, innit? Night out, you go and have a few beers, watch people have a bit of a rumble. There's quite a few fights on, and help the girl get off and running. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. So if you could do that for me, it'd be much appreciated. The date, mate, I think it's something like the 15th of March. It's 5 weeks and 2 days away. Or 5 weeks and 1 day. So whatever the summit is of that. 5 weeks. Might be the 5th of March. But I've actually, on this little collage that I'll tag to this in a minute, it's got my 2 tickets that I've bought already, and then it's got a little photograph of the fight and the date and some pictures of Trace when she was on Saswdw wins, and then the best photo of them all, me and Earl out in front room. You know what I mean? Lovely. I knew she was going to be a nice girl. You know what I mean? When I seen her on the show, because she was talking about some stuff that I related to. You know what I mean? And it kind of touched me there. And then when I bumped into her in the sauna at the village at Ashton, it was mental. Kerry, this will be one for you and Langy as well. Boxing in 5 weeks' time. Me and Ev have got a couple of tickets. Going watching Tracy Webber, Slickster 20, who was on the last series of Saswdw's win. She's been at my house tonight. Chewing the fat, and bought a couple of tickets off her for the fight. Just look, 21st of March is it? Right. So yeah, so see if Daz and yourself's up for it, and me and Ev, and we'll try and get a few couples who we can bear spending the time with, and we'll get down there. Be a good night. It's at Bolton football ground. So I'll be driving anyway, so there's space for two in mine. There'll be plenty of water drinkers going, won't there? So that we won't be short on lifts, you know what I mean? So yeah. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Fight night. In fact, let me go and get my tickets now. They're downstairs. 1 minute. I'm off again on a tangent. But it's important, innit? You know what I mean? This is what it's all about, man. Helping people in need. You know what I mean? Who need a bit of a full ladder. That's what I've learnt over the last couple of weeks. Where are we now? Right. 21st of March, yeah. There you go. One. Another one on there. Two. That's me and Ev going. So if anyone would like to join us on an evening out of boxing, send me a message. Let me know, and I'll buy your ticket for you, and then you can give me the dough after. Simple, innit? We'll do that. Have a night out. Dave Dakin, how you doing? Home sweet home, mate. Fucking buzzing. Comfy as anything in my own bed. Ev's not here because she has her own bed next door. Not that we fell out or anything. It's just that I snore and she has about 9 pisses a night. So if I'm not waking her up snoring, she's waking herself up needing a piss. And while she's getting in and out of bed like 30 times a night, I'm just fucking out for the count snoring. So you can imagine how fucking annoying that is. So what we do is we watch a bit of TV or have a bit of funny time. And when I start going like that, Ev just gets up and leaves. That's how it works. That's how it works. I tried all that sneezies and all that shit. It's all a load of bollocks. It don't work. So, yeah. So I'm going to chip off. So like I say, do me a favour. Just repost this video on your Facebook pages. Gus Grimley, nice one, mate. Well earned rest. There's no alarm getting set for tomorrow. I'm just going to wake up when I need to. And the kids' football's cancelled because the pitch is waterlogged. A result. So there's nothing happening weekend. Apart from Cayman staying at her mate's tomorrow night. A result. She's going Blackpool Pleasure Beach on Sunday. So me and Ev get a bit of QT. Quality time. It's been a good watch travel, man, and educational. It's been educational for me as well, mate. It's blown me away some of the shit that I've learned, you know what I mean? And like I say, I was chatting with Tracy tonight and she was like, similar sort of things, you know, like don't judge book by the cover, because sometimes there's stuff to be learnt off people who you'd normally look at and go, fucking hell, they look a bit weird, or they're not my cup of tea, or whatever it may be. And they tend to be the people who you learn the most from, you know what I mean? That's how it generally works. So, yeah. So, anyway, I'm bugging out, but do me a favour, I'm going to tag a couple of photos onto this thing, and if you wouldn't mind sharing it on your walls, and let's see if we can get some tickets sold for this girl, and join me and Ev on a night of boxing. That's the plan. Love you guys, stay cool.